Hello, we're going to enter in the gardens of Eton. This is maybe a walk I've done many times already. Just coming from the homeless project. It would be interesting to see how it multiplies us. That is the Word of the Week, Monday. The bridge on the River Thames. When I was working in McDonald's, I would think how my work would multiply through all the McDonald's around the world. Another puzzle that's being multiplied is the best design for recycling that has been made, yet is still not perfect, and that's why it takes a greater scale to have patience, so the directives don't feel threatened, that one is not after their money or to sue them. Yeah, look at this beauty. Right, there you go. This is beautiful River Thames. There you go. I need to think today because writing a project is not the first time I write a project. I was shown upstairs where we can film, and I thought, oh, this is the table that Joe Rogan has. He was very happy when I showed him the mic. So I had changed the phone so it looks more like the masculine microphone. It's pretty cool. Right. So yeah, I need to follow his protocols because either way, it needs to be accepted from the higher hierarchies to administrate. Hello. This is where the boys of Eton play sports, all sorts of sports. This is a beautiful path that walk when homeless in the winter as well. Yeah, it would be nice to be in a state where I can just leave my computer there, and also all this equipment here. Pretty fine. I already have an iMac and an iPod. So it will work better. It's just a matter of I will trust on his decision making, as he said, to have first the studio to start already with the focus. So as a man they see immediate answers, because tax return is in 1 year. We are in May, on normally it's on Mars. A quick thinker for what he's been working all his life as well. So well, we're very happy to cooperate. It's a podcast where I'm going to have to look for another name because tech itself might not be the name they like. sometimes it's better to not give people the opportunity to have choices, because they have too many things on their head already, and it dissipates the energy. So you already give them so it can get a little bit technological and philosophical as well, without having to just based on the negative side, because it's like maintaining it. It will only help when there is a universal coin for the countries from around the world, to help those who are alienated from society, not just the workforce who have already their home and employment. It's on another level, so they learn to interact with the rules of their job and trust in freedom of speech for their own rights. But for that, they should have, by a mandate on every country, they have an application with the rights of work, and that will grant them their sense of property. Are we clear? If you want to reach the stars, you will need to upgrade everyone as well. You want to upgrade yourself? Oh, upgrade your body, baby. I want to thank all those. Really, I know sometimes I'm just so frustrated and aggravated myself, lingering in my body. Hey, we're having a competition in here. I was good on resistance. We had all the athletics in my school. We had also many fields in the School of the Prince of Spain. I had all the money. I would bring it back to how it was. That's cool, to cut the grass. Cool to cut the grass. Just work on your own. So most of all, I'm very grateful to the homeless community. They all help me. The homeless people help me, and the people that are working as well. So I didn't print him the questions because he's going to his first focus and he's very excited. So I thought I'd just go and cheer him up. He's a very good communicator for the poor, the middle and the high. He can continue with the podcast, because I really need to talk from the back. I need to talk my mind about how is this production happening. One of the things that it's not really like, oh yeah, should I film the kids in the background? I don't think they would like to. Oh, they don't care. It looks beautiful. I always wanted to do sports all my life. I was so good in sports, and I thought that was the meaning of feeling young forever, having your oxygen. Adults were rotten inside. I would just be doing sports 5 hours a day or 7. And when I was a teenager, with the age of my daughter, Alice, which is dance 8 hours, I would dance every day and night, actually, which is sleep 4 hours a week, without alcohol or drugs. Coming from India after the master of meditation passed away, so there was a great energy and a lot of silence as well. I had no interest at all to speak with people. I would tell them what they were pretending and just go so they learn their lesson. But I also had some hallucinogenous thing going on for the lack of sleep about aliens or some entity beyond this matter, or angels, high entities. So they want me to speak about it, and I was like, no, I don't want to look crazy. Why don't you come down here and you talk about it? So I raised my hands on the sunrise, our apartment looking to the ocean. So I will bring you a son who will be able to I was just living my own dreams and filling my imagination to doing my privacy. I would never share this. Being aware, that's totally crazy. Beautiful. As, we were gonna have a Sherpa. We're a lot of German shepherds. Something about it. It's like me and my sister, we love German shepherds. We like big dogs as well. I love this place. I really love to walk this every day, even if it's winter or raining. Whatever I have a home or I'm without a roof. What it was is distorted because this is the knowledge of the world. This is how we communicate how we are. So I said, we're not ready. We're not ready for that. I was 17. I'm 52-year-old. I just knew that people had to learn how to regulate and measure, because without having their sense of property, they would not have come to a higher global sense of consciousness. And this will stop the hatred towards one another and your own self. So you will always be afraid of another entity. If you have not conceive throughout your values, throughout your exchange of words into reality, with the ability to dream, whatever is true or not, the ability to allow your wilderness to move as fast and multiplying. Because this world is all about its biological multiplication. Might say that there were higher entities who made an implosion in the world, and maybe from the pyramids that were situated from around the world, and some injection of another nature to create that implosion. After that implosion, you have all the implosions that you can see here throughout nature, imploding, imploding, imploding. On every sense, throughout carnal sex, throughout the air, the trees, is imploding. It implodes in you as a female, or in the back if you're a frog. The multiplication starts to create a mechanism of forming all these polarities within the biological system. And every nature and flower as well. So pretty. So it's very beautiful to see it throughout the map that we are taking here. And you will have high crime as well to start targeting with. So when you already have understood what the problem nationally and locally, you will never have corrupted politicians taking the money of the people for their political campaigns. They will be placed under effort, and you can enjoy the effort as well. That joy is eternal within you. So beautiful. I wouldn't go out if I wouldn't do this. Still the beauty of the swans, really. Let's go and have a little stop here. Oh, I can bath my feet in here. So that would be amazing that I'm hired. So it's important to talk to tech the self, because I am talking from within the self of this organization and how we are applying their podcast and their necessity, so they can see it on a multiplying way as well, not just for themselves, but for all those who they're going to talk with that are working on the same. And to regenerate life is not easy. Rob said not everyone recovers from this. And of course, that's what you see, because you're always seeing that homeless person like that. And I do believe in regeneration. Just through joy. We can have so many jobs that are just gardening, creating a beautiful garden house, just go on a walk to visit the elderly. I would just have my mother in my house right now. I need to talk with my mother. Well, that's pretty it. I would love to tell you that thank you for everything you do. It will be interesting to feel a beautiful society integrating with one another and having natural heights. That is the most beautiful accumulation of power anyone could feel through. I was dreaming again, and Elon Musk saying, don't waste your time on investing on homeless, the poor. Invest in me. That's follow the money. That's where we are investing. I was like in my dream. I think I have a poor intelligence about Elon Musk right now. But he's the only one in my dream. I guess might be the best of them. What can I tell you? It's not easy. It is not easy to be so alone and talk with someone in your dreams. Alright, so it just takes years and decades and centuries, but we can do it all together, multiplying it as we can synchronize with all the homeless projects from around the world. And I would love to be in the back to see as those who are alienated from places of war, even in their own country, as in IT. They are helped by the UNICEF, but now they don't have a school because they've been taken out of their homes because the ghetto took over the neighborhood, so they had to sleep in the school. So there's no school now for the kids. To see that we can create a sanctuary and to trust in humanity. I mean, Elon Musk and his grandfather believed in the superior race. Like if they were just born like that, yeah. When you watch all the people that die for you as soldiers, but have you lived with them? Have you seen how beautiful they write in the role play multiverse? They're the best role players, the veterans. I just wish you to know that I love you all for... I had a dream with Joe Rogan last night as well. Um, he, he, he just had me in the podcast, and I was not really talking. I was just like a crazy person. They are like just making facial expressions, talking nearly nothing. It was incomprehensible. And he just say, yeah, she's behind the scenes for my podcast. I was just if you really think that we can all just really be script writers sharing our movie, no, not just a fantasy and a dream that we create with one another, but in the real world. So that's been always the reason to come out from the multiverse. I would love to play, and of course I can express my love through any character. You need a strong connection for that. So, because this is not a movie or something to entertain others, so they just do content on YouTube. It has nothing to... It was at the beginning okay to promote what is virtual reality from the role player origin. It's not a video game, as Meta has been doing, where you are to follow the video game. It's about your creativity, building it with others. So they can understand it very well and still be receptive about it. When you lose so many verses in the multiverse, so many role players, friends, you really ask yourself how important it is to build the rules, and how important everyone is as well, to bring them back as well to their glory, the glory we used to share. That would be my top dream, to dance in real life and role play, to see my children as well. I could be this year, that would be amazing to be with my children. Or right now, and my mother. So is for you, you have your private life. Because I'm alone, I talk about my private life, which also makes us human. You go to sleep, you see your family. You might think it's not important because you're talking about important people, important politics, important worrying, frustrating is you have to do something about it, so that calls for your attention to fix. Because we humans are wired on this generation still to worry to keep ourselves alive. But we are being sucked out of our energy from. I will have to ask artificial intelligence, what is the percentage in the world, not from investments of government, but on a geographic percentage. It will be beautiful that we never see anyone homeless ever again, unless they like to become nomads, to seek on a spiritual path, at the same time work with a universal coin in the exchange of consciousness. But there is no tensions there. There is nothing to worry there. If you have a beautiful family that allows humanity to multiply to their better self, that is already a dream come true. I had so much love. I'm so grateful for all the love and celebration I had, and the attention, the good care, to have never been punished, to have been listened, encouraged to talk back. I owe much to my family as well. Who knows if I have a miracle and I can supply to my family as my own space to expand with the people I love to be with, really. I love everyone. You always must see there are people who have mental illness. There are people who have sickening patterns that are not just sickening for themselves, around them as well. They think it's okay they think they're Robin Hood by stealing from others, because they will use it for a good cause. The father of my children would say, when you're in nature, that's heaven already. It's always here, far away from the civilization. He would say the civilization is the hell. But I still love the people. And I still love my daughter Alice to know that the enlightenment of the village is our nature as well. As is her spiritual name, Amora. I hope the Jews who have studied this word in the Hebrew can find love for their neighbors in their own village, for what they already have. I know their system of belief, because on the other stream they will never stop as well fighting for this promised land. But that is a binding oath you brought to life yourself. As Jesus said, is within you, and Buddha, and many religions that had prophets who were singing, Sufis, dancing in circles around themselves, I wish you as well to feel that among one another. So the question is, when are we going to see it multiply? Bye. See you on the next.